Hello, welcome to Mama O's Premium Kimchi Laboratories here in Brooklyn, New York. Today we're going to show you how to make kimchi the Mama O's way using the Mama O's Premium Homemade Kimchi Kit. Let's check out what's inside the kit. Here's what's inside the kit. 1 jar of Mama O's Premium Kimchi Paste. An airlock, I'm going to show you what to do with this a little later. Rubber gloves for mixing. Here's the half-gallon jar that you're gonna ferment and store the kimchi in. This is the lid with the hole for the airlock. A bag of sea salt. And complete instructions. In addition to the things in the Mama O's Premium Homemade Kimchi Kit, you're going to need 1 head of Napa cabbage, approximately 5 pounds, a little bit of cilantro, 2 green onions, and 1 gallon of water for the brining. First things first, what we want to do is prepare the cabbage for brining overnight in salt water. What we want to do is give it a visual inspection. You can tell it's a little dirty here. Remove those leaves. Remove anything damaged and dirty. And once we like how it looks, we're going to cut it into kimchi-sized pieces. How we do that is first, you stick the knife in halfway, bring it down, and then rip it in half. Do the same thing with each of these quarters. Rip and rip. The reason why you do that is you help maintain the integrity of the leaf when you rip it, and you don't end up with these little coleslaw-sized pieces of cabbage. Next thing we want to do is cut the cabbage into kimchi-sized pieces. You want to cut them about like 2 finger widths wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. Now we're going to be left with these little stumps here. If you can see here, this is the core. We don't want that, but we do want to save as much edible cabbage as we can. What we're going to do is brine the cabbage. Brining the cabbage is a very important step. What it does is it makes the leaves softer, and the cabbage also absorbs the salt. So what we're doing is we take the package of sea salt that came with the kit, open it up, and pour it. Next thing is we're going to grab the gallon of water and pour that in. Mix it up. Next, we want to submerge the salt completely all the way. So my trick is I use another of the same type of thing, and I put a weight on it. And then we're going to let the kimchi sit overnight. But through the power of TV magic, we're going to fast forward about 8 hours, and I'll show you what the cabbage looks like. So this is your brine cabbage. As you can notice, the cabbage is a lot more pliable, bendy if you will, and salty. So what we're going to do is wash this cabbage now. So let's come over here. Then you want to give it a good wash. Make sure all the pieces are nice and clean. And then let it sit and drain. Next thing that we're going to want to do is prepare the fresh vegetables for the kimchi. First we'll mince the cilantro. Take the green onions. We're going to want to cut these into about inch-long pieces. Put on your yellow gloves. Kimchi, when it's made at home, it's typically mixed by hand. And you're going to want to grab a bowl, take the brine cabbage, cilantro, green onions, and your jar of Mama O's premium kimchi paste. Put the whole thing in there. Put a jar of water in there as well. Add the jar of water into the mix, and then you mix it all up. And you're going to want the green onions to meet the cabbage, the cilantro to meet all the red pepper, and just have everyone get to know each other. While you're doing it, you're going to notice that it smells really good, and that's because so many of the things in kimchi, besides being really good for you, smell great. I mean, if you like garlic and ginger and all that type of stuff. Alright, we're almost done. Last thing we got to do is put the kimchi inside the jar. So we're going to take the lid off and put the kimchi in the jar. Now don't worry if it gets a little messy, because hopefully you have a kitchen with running water and we can just wash the jar off afterwards. Now I'm going to take my gloves off because we don't need them anymore. And we're going to get to the extra scientific part of it. This is the airlock that I was telling you about. What you're going to want to do is take the top off and fill it up to the water fill line. What an airlock does is it allows gases to escape while not letting air in. You're going to want to take your lid with the hole in it, screw it on top, pop the airlock in, and bam! That's it. Let the kimchi do the work for you. You're going to want to leave the kimchi out room temperature for 1 to 2 days and then give it a taste. If you like your kimchi to taste a little bit more sour and tangy, then leave it out for another day. But once the kimchi tastes how you like it, take the airlock off, take the lid with the hole off, and put your other lid back on. And now you have a whole jar of delicious and nutritious premium kimchi made by you, the Mama O's way. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact us at orders@kimchirules.com, and we'll be happy to answer all of your questions. Thanks for watching.